Hi everyone, Janet Boyer here, and today I would like to show you two Halloween journals I am working on. Yes, it's getting late in the season, but well, the first one I decided to buy a disc puncher and make a disc punch type of journal. I bought a cinch, so I'll make a cinch bound one as well. But I thought I'd try a disc bound because I had gotten some disc bound art journals from joggles.com. And at the time, I didn't realize that you can make your own with a We Are Memory Creators disc punch. And so I thought I'd show you what I have. So far, it's basically just the cover, but I thought I'd show you the insides as well. This is a cover I made with stickers and stuff. Go treat yourself. I thought that was cute. Halloween. Oh, I did make a pocket already. Say boo and scary on, and a little bookmark. So I have made that. But I thought I'd take you through the papers. This is going to be really fun to decorate. I'm not really sure if I'm going to make this a fun glue book for myself or if I'm going to make a Halloween journal and sell it on my Etsy channel. I'm not really sure. I like the colors in here. I wanted to have like purple and some more subdued oranges. And sorry if my lighting's not the best. The light's fading here. Hopefully you can see it. Some golds. A lot of a candy theme. Some of them have iridescent papers. One thing I found that I like about the disc journal is that, it lays flat. So, it's great for if you're going to write or, affix your favorite photos. Another cool thing about a disc journal is that you can pull out the pages. They pull right off. So if you don't like, a page here, all you do is pull it and you can rearrange it, if you don't like it. Now, when you do a cinch journal or sewing journal, once it's in, it's in. So that is a benefit of the disc journal. Oops. Gotta watch my fingernails. So I really like the rust, and so see how it's more subdued, not like loud, bright primary colors. It's more like subdued purples and rusts and blacks. And some grays. I did put a pop. My son said, you should put some of the fluorescent yellow in there, and fluorescent green, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll put some pops of color so it's not too, I don't consider this bland and dull. Maybe some people would, but I think it's refreshing. Having, like, more subdued fall colors with, like, some grays and more amber. But I did add some bright purples and oranges and the chartreuse, some gold. And it's just adorable. Can't wait to work on it. I know it's kind of late in the season. I always do that. It's like I can't bring myself... Oh, look at this. Isn't that cool? I can't bring myself to work on journals and things unless I'm like, it's in the season. Like, I'm not the type of person that... I'm not a craft fair person, as you can tell. I just can't work on things unless it is the season and I'm into it. I mean, to think about working on Halloween stuff and... Well, August, maybe I can think of it, but, so it takes me a while. Are you guys like that? Let me know in the comments how you are. But see, I just love, like, the subdued purples and subdued oranges and grays, little eyeballs and cuties. And so, that's the end of that. Now, this guy, I'm definitely going to sell. And I know this might seem weird. I don't know how you guys do it. Let me know that in the comments below. But I always do my cover first. I don't know why. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. This is the very first. It's a puffy sticker. Isn't that the coolest thing? I started with the puffy sticker. And then I kind of worked from there. And I made this extension so the cover would be longer than my papers. I know some people don't mind their papers sticking out, but I usually like my covers to be a little bit longer. And so I had some cardstock that I thought was complimentary, and I made sure I glued it really well. And then I put some black glitter tape on it. So some of these have puffy stickers, some are glitter stickers, some are more flat. I made this kind of like a montage. I love that funny mommy. Some candy corns, and I put black metal ends on there as well. So this isn't decorated really yet, except for the front 2 pages. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I have a belly band I made, and then I had this cool like black envelope pocket I'm going to fill with stuff. So I made a belly band with some of these things that say eek and trick or treat, and I put some stickers on there. This is some hand-dyed paper from last year. I ran out of time and gumption, and so, you know, I had a lot of cool fall stuff. I haven't even made a fall journal yet. I want to. I'll try. We'll see what happens. And I did put this engine. So everything else is basically naked, but I thought I'd show it to ya. I put in some kids dictionary pages. This is kind of like a kiddie theme. It could be for a kid, or it could be, if you're like me, a kid at heart that likes more like a kiddie type thing. I had some coloring pages I put in there. Some stenciling. Oh, I did do some stenciling. Some graph paper. And I'm going to trick this out with stamps and stickers and washi tape and pockets and tuck spots, belly bands, probably little notebooks that are Halloween themed. I mean, it's going to be tricked out. I found this cool kids page that was talking about different costumes. So I thought, oh, that'd be perfect for that. So it's like ghost, giant, witch, elf, queen, things like that. Put in some nice crinkly tracing paper for texture. This is some dyed paper I made. I thought that looked really Halloween-y. Some vintage craft paper. I copied some lined colored paper on there too for journaling. Got some music pages. These that have the white, I'm going to either stencil or do washi page. I never leave these like this. I mean, I suppose you could. Or you could just maybe like ink it. But I think I'm going to either do stenciling or washi page. I also have some dictionary pages. There was one that had a thoracic bones, and I thought, oh, that's Halloween-y, kind of. So, some more of my hand-dyed papers. Some more kid stuff. So this is going to be fun to trick out. So this has a little bit more primary colors than the other one. This was from a kid's activity book, Trick or Treat, make a color. Tracing paper, some purple, boo. More of the dictionary and hand-dyed. I always put a bag in my journals, at least my stitched ones, so that's kind of like one of my signature things that I do. So I painted some orange mica spray and some purple from Tim Holtz Halloween collection. So I'll put some, you know, ephemera and stuff on there and fill it up with goodies. I love these colors. Halfway points, as you see, there's a lot in there. More of the line papers, and the rest is just repeat stuff, but I will go through it with you just because you know how we are as junk journalers. We like to look at stuff and see what other people were doing. So this is really going to be fun to decorate. And had bookmarks and journaling, cards and tags and different fun things for people to use. Hopefully it'll be on my Etsy shop before Halloween. Oh, if not, well, it'll sit there maybe to Halloween. Next year, we'll see. And I did some decorative, like, scissors to make it, like, interesting. So, I have some goodies in here. I have some little Halloween treat bags I think I'm going to somehow tape in here. We'll see. But I thought I'd show you what I'm up to. Tomorrow, I'm going to our local fire department, and it's having its very first flea market. And so I'm going to be bringing all my jewelry. So I've been getting ready for that. I don't bring my journal. I'm not going to bring any of my journals or paper craft stuff because I really don't think people in my area are into that. So I'd rather just kind of leave all that on Etsy. But I am bringing all my jewelry. So that'll be interesting because I got hundreds of pieces, literally. And my husband's going to bring some of his original art as well. Here's more of that costume page, like ogre, knight, fairy. I thought that would be so cool to put in a Halloween journal. Pirate, goblin, troll, wizard. More vintage graph paper. Some more of my stenciling. The coloring page. Dictionary page from a vintage kids book. And so I'm going to trick this out, probably with pockets or who knows what. And what I do leave the back for last, because what I do is I pick a really cool piece of ephemera, and I decided what ribbons I want. I think I'm going to go with like rust and black. We'll see. My son thinks it should be more orange and black. I'm not sure. Well, actually, he thought about 3 ribbons, but I usually just like to use 2. And I take the seam binding, and I make sure, you know, I measure it out so I know it'll tie on the other side. And then I put it flat. Then I glue the piece of ephemera here over it. So not only is the seam binding glued, so is a piece of ephemera. So it serves a double function of not only decorating the back of the journal, but holding the seam binding. And then, of course, you'd flip it around, and then you'd have your 2 strands here, 2 strands here. If you've seen some of my past videos with my other journals, you see what I do with that. And then, you know, you go ahead and you tie it, and ta-da. Oh, I have a really cool, shoot, I forgot to bring that to show you. One of my fabric dangles. I made this really cool fabric dangle. It's a small one and has like purple and orange and black and white. And I'm going to attach that to the string. So that's going to look cool. And I always leave these long because I add beads to them. And I have some ceramic beads. I'll have to see if they work. I think they will. Of like little ghosts and pumpkins. So I think that's going to look cute. I always like to add beads on the end of my seam binding. So I thought I would just show you what I am working on slowly but surely. I'm excited to keep doing some disc journaling and to pull out the cinch. My husband and I experimented a little, but I didn't make anything with it yet. I was hoping to have tons of stuff made, but, you know, I got fibromyalgia. And for those of you that have fibro, you know how it goes. You know, some days you are just so wiped out, or you're so tired, so fatigued, so sore, that you just don't have the energy to do a whole lot. So, that is my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Halloween journal walkthrough. Like I said, they're both pretty naked, so I can't wait to work with all the stuff. I have tons of ephemera, tons and tons, so I won't run out of things. The only thing I may run out of is time, so we'll see. So you take care. I hope it's beautiful where you're at. I'm in the northeastern United States, Pennsylvania, rural. Oh my gosh. Not far from the Laurel Highlands, and it's just gorgeous. I'm looking out my window right now, and I just see a hill full of fall leaves with the sun setting, about to set on it, oranges and reds and yellows, and oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so thankful to live in the Northeast. So I hope things are well where you're at, and I hope you're doing okay. And hopefully, too, you've been inspired to just put things together. Like I said, I don't map these in the front. I'm really loosey-goosey, and I just basically start with one thing and I work away around it. Like the first thing I did with this was Halloween, and I got it from a sticker that had it all straight. Well, you know how hard it is usually getting things straight as junk journals, and I can't stand to measure. That's like last resort stuff for me. And it was a little wonky at first, but I thought, you know, that kind of looks cute. It looks, you know, homemade, like a junk journal should. I mean, if it looks cookie cutter or looks too perfect, it looks like something you could buy in Walmart, right? So we don't want that. And so that was the first thing I did. And so then I saw this adorable, you know, girl pumpkin. So I put that on. And I thought, well, this is a good matchy. And I thought, well, candy, you know, goes with that. And then the go ahead, treat yourself, like Halloween treats. And then I saw the little hand. I'd be like, oh, open that. Isn't that cool? So that's what I usually do, you know. Because I had this first, and I got these cool sparkly stickers, foam stickers from the dollar store. I went in to get a knee brace because been having some knee problems and going to the chiropractor, and he said, get a knee brace. And I went past, and they had these puffy stickers, a whole sheet of puffy stickers. These are just a few of them for $1. And then the foam sparklies, and I was like, oh my god, these are like perfect for a journal. And these are the pumpkins that came with the 3. And so then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool having a ghost coming out, because it looks like a little ghost is here saying, oh, you know, like my ghost brother escaped or something. And so I just put one, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be neat to have another one, you know? And then I thought, well, this is kind of the sky. Let's put some bats, and okay, so then how about some stars, trick-or-treat matches, you know, the candy, and that's kind of how it came together. And then I put this neat banner at top. So the sides, same way. I thought, oh, he could be like trick-or-treating, you know, and the candy corns. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it mapped out. And if it doesn't go as planned, who cares? The important thing is, do you like it? Is it cute? Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is it pretty balanced? If you got that together, you're good to go as far as I'm concerned. All right, well, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.